Hello, Chainlink friends. So, when Kamal told me about Chainlink Functions, I really got excited about this. And it got me to thinking about all of the interesting use cases that could be enabled when AI meets Web3. So, we got together and we thought, AI has become really great at generative art with things like Stable Diffusion. And Web3 developers need unique art for things such as in-game assets or NFTs. So let's see if we could put these two together and make a smart contract generate some art. So I put together a very simple application that wraps Stable Diffusion to generate some art if you give it a prompt and a seed, and I hooked up a smart contract to it. So let's take a look at what that looks like. So here's a very simple front end. It's a website which has a back end of an AI image generator, and that back end exposes an API that we can call. And one of the nice things, of course, is we can call it from the Chainlink. But the first thing I'm going to have to do is connect my wallet. So I've done that and connected my wallet there, and you can see I have a MetaMask wallet, and we can see the details of my wallet and a few things that I ran earlier in it. So what I'm going to do next, of course, is to try and generate an image. So I'm going to type in some text, and they said the community loves things about hackers eating burgers, and we wanted some frogs and some UFOs. So I put a prompt in with that, but I've also been doing a lot of prompt work to just do something to make it a little bit nicer, make it a little bit more interesting. And then you can have a seed value. So when you have a combination of a prompt and a seed, you'll always get the same image. So for example, if I use this prompt and I type in the seed 1234 1234 and hit generate, then MetaMask is going to go off and do its thing. And we can see now that it's setting up and it's asking me, do I want to confirm this transaction on the chain? And I'll say, yes, I will. I'm going to confirm that, and now it's off and working. So we'll see in the background, it's starting to call that backend, and that backend is spinning up some GPUs, and those GPUs, and we can see a contract interaction just happened. Those GPUs will start rendering my graphics on the backend. I can look at my contract. I can view it on the Block Explorer, for example, in Polygon Scan. And if I go in and I take a look at the logs, we can see that stuff is happening. If I'll scroll down a little bit, we should see my prompt on the logs. And there it is. I wanted a photograph. So we have the prompt happening. The backend is doing its thing. The backend is generating that image for us. It's created an ID associated with that image that we can use as a static URL for that image. So you could maybe store that URL on the chain if you so wanted. And what's happening now is sometimes when you run this, it should take about 10 to 15 seconds. Sometimes it will take a little bit longer because it's got to spin up the GPUs. But now we see that it's actually done. And it's created this image of a hacker eating a burger for us. The frog looks very concerned. We got some UFOs in the background with a beautiful bokeh effect. And she looks more like she's about to throw the burger into her mouth. And I really love her glasses, which are merged into her head. I want a pair of glasses like that myself. So that's it. Pretty cool stuff. I love how we've been able to tie the blockchain together with a traditional web backend to be able to do some cool stuff. And now, just like that, a smart contract can leverage AI to generate art. And I've got to say, that was super easy to put together. And it was also a lot of fun to do. I'm personally really blown away at the possibilities that this creates. And there's so much development happening in AI, and now it's accessible to Web3 developers too. I think it's going to unlock a lot of innovation for Web3 developers as well as AI developers.